on Arena Cross Series for years, but eventually set his sights on freestyle riding. He's known for his style and his sick backflip combos.
Lining up our third rider down here today. Off the kickstand he comes. Let's hear it for Andre Villa.
He's on a Suzuki and hailing from Norway. Andre has dirt bike riding in his blood. He got his very first dirt bike at age 4 and could ride that before he even learned how to ride a bicycle. After 15 years of racing, he turned his focus to freestyle.
Kicking back, coming out now. Give it up. We have Adam Jones.
On a Yamaha out of Carson City, Nevada, Adam got into riding at just 10 years old as a racer. He too is known for his style and arsenal of tricks. He is the 2007 X Games Freestyle Gold Medalist and the 2008 Duke Cup Freestyle Champion.
Rider 4, revving it up now out the back. He's part of a brother duo. London, give it up for Thomas Pages.
Thomas is a young upcoming rider who is taking freestyle to the next level out of the southeast of France and riding a Suzuki. He's the first rider to ever land a double grab backflip to dirt.
Stepping up onto the plate next up, give a big, warm London welcome from the man down under. Let's hear it for Levi Sherwood.
Riding the only 4-stroke bike in the field, and at just 17 years old, Levi is one of the new breed of FMX. In only his second season as a pro rider, he started off this year's X-Fighters Tour with a big win at the first stop in Mexico City.
It's another one of the Super Euro boys down here, and he's all the way from Spain. Give it up. Big round of applause for Danny Torres.
He started his career as a racer and began riding freestyle at just 15 years old out of Araujo, Spain, and riding a KTM. He finished last year's tour in second place overall and is fresh off a win at the last stop in Madrid.
Next up, he's a very special man indeed. Let's make some noise out there for last year's champion. This is Matt Rabot!
Out of Switzerland and riding a KTM, he is currently ranked number 4 on the tour right now and is a contender for tonight's title. This year he has 3 podium finishes in the 4 events and is the defending Red Bull X-Fighters World Champion.
Our first Asian and only Asian rider down here today. Give it up for Eigo Sato.
From Kiama, Australia, he is sitting in the number 3 position on the tour rankings. He got a big win back at the Calgary Tour stop and more recently jumped into the headlines by backflipping the Tower Bridge last month.
Give it up for Robbie Madison down there. Next up we have Eigo Sato.
All the way from Japan and riding a Yamaha, Eigo has been competing at Red Bull X-Fighters for 4 years now. He's ranked number 2 on the overall standings after second place finishes in both the Mexico City and Calgary Tour stops this year.
And last but by no means least, let's give a big southern welcome to the man himself. It's Mr. Nate Adams.
And our final rider is on a Yamaha out of Temecula, California. He got his start in motocross racing before switching to freestyle and quickly rising through the ranks. He missed last year's tour due to injury. He is currently ranked number 1 on the 2009 Red Bull X-Fighters Tour.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's one more time put your hands together for the heroes of the X-Fighters, our 12 competitors for tonight.
This next guy out, you see him there on the big screen back there in the boiler room. He's coming through the window. What do you say, London? Make some noise for Adam Jones.
Now this is going to be interesting, Jimmy, because there's 2 spots, like you say. If this boy can top both scores from Pages and Verge, he'll be sitting there in the hot spot.
He can do it. He's definitely got the skills to do it. Like I said in his intro, he is the 2007 X Games gold medalist and won the overall title on the Duke Cup last year. Going into the double-double there. Going for the combo, the rock-solid Indy. And you see him as he comes out of that there, Andy, turning the flip bars down. So he's going to do some right-side-up tricks as he comes back towards the other side of the course. Oh, as I say that, going right into the flip.
That's a flip without the bars up.
Well, you see those things, you know, they'll come into play. A lot of the inverted flips where the guys are hanging off the bike, and it kind of helps bring you back onto the bike while you're upside down. And I think we need to get it a little louder out there. Come on, London, let's get behind Adam Jones.
Looks like he's depending heavily on his inverted tricks. He's seen those guys not going upside down. He's kind of banking on the judges, liking the inverted tricks. Oh, upside down he goes again, super flip.
There you go, as you said, he gets inverted flip. 20 seconds left on the clock here for Adam Jones. We'll see what he's got. Time to get maybe 2-3 more in there. Going for the stripper flip right there. Sort of a bar hop variation, kind of like a Cordova, but one leg actually goes over the crossbar. Yellow flag is out right now. And, oh, straight jumping. That's straight jumping. Even the rodeo punch right there to cap it off. In London, makes the noise for Japan's Aigo Sato. So here we go. He's on course. 90 seconds. Hitting right off with the lazy boy. Laying back in the seat right there, and you see how fast he's getting out there, getting on the tricks in a hurry, going for the cliffhanger flip. Going right to the double-double, lazy boy flip, 2 big blacks. Quiet out there, so let's get behind him. Give it up for Aigo Sato. Well, for the cliffhanger, oh, look at the cliffhanger to no-hander lander. Didn't even think once about checking those bars. Raising the level of difficulty there. Switchblade into the backflip. You saw him turning up the backflip bars there. Leaving one up as he goes back into this hit right here. Mike Mason and Robbie Madison are going to have something to say about it before it's all said and done with here. It's London, it's kind of quiet out there. Come on, he's up against the #1 qualifier. He needs to hear you. Backflip for Mike. You see him as he comes out of that, reaching over to the front fender there. He's actually adjusting the steering stabilizer. Going for the flip there, getting upside down and tweaking the bike sideways. Going for what he's known for best of being.
I'm far away from a legend here. It's not your first trip to London though, is it?
No, man, I'm stoked to be here. Thanks for having us, London. This is awesome. But, you guys rock. I love this city.
Indeed. On your last trip down here, you got up to a little bit of mischief, didn't you?
Yeah, I mean, came here on vacation a while ago and I saw the bridge open. I was like, damn, that looks like a good motorcycle jump. And thanks to Red Bull UK making a dream come true, we went out. My crazy girl, Amy, she was like, you should back for London Bridge. I was like, leave those ideas to me, and it turned out to be awesome. But we'll throw the love out to the Sanders family here supporting me, my cousin Lachlan, and Eddie Kidd, big fan of Eddie Kidd, and he's here supporting me, so it's going to be a good night.
Indeed. Each and every one of these FMX guys, they're like a new age Eddie Kidd. I mean, you've done some crazy things in the last few months. You've got the highest building jump at a step up of 100 feet. And then obviously you've come back down. That's the biggest step down, isn't it, from any building? You've also got the longest distance jump. It was like 222 feet, something like that?
Yeah, 378 feet, but it was pretty big.
I knew that. So what the question is, what's next?
Next for me, hopefully I can come out here. I've got Nate Adams in the next round, so it's going to be head-to-head, and the next round will decide who's going to be the champion. So I was going to focus on that one, and then the after party tonight, I hope to see all you people there. We're going to go large.
Indeed. One more time, let's give a big round of applause for our guest down here. Robbie Madison, good luck, mate.
Alright, so here we go, moving on into the semi-final round. We narrowed this down to 4 riders here, so 2 brackets in this semi-final round.
We got a Formula 1 car. Let's make some noise down there for the Red Bull. FB1 has entered the course, Jimmy, down there. Looks like, yeah, we've got the Red Bull down there. It looks like seriously squirrely.
We're going to call him out like that. That's Brendan Hartley down there, who's normally an F3 driver, but he's out here helping us out tonight, doing some donuts out on the track in the F1 car.
I think he finished 3rd in the 2007 series. Come on, London, make some noise. Let's see if we can give this guy a bit of encouragement. Come on, turn down there. I want to see you redecorate those guys down in the front.
Of course, because where the intake is for the engine, I mean, all this dust he's kicking up, that could actually kill the motor, couldn't it?
I know, another interesting thing is these things normally fly around about 180, 190. So those engines operate at a high temperature, normally cooled by the air. Obviously, this thing's just pedestrianising out there on the street course, so they need to keep it cool. It looks like they've stuffed the intakes full of some kind of liquid.
So Brendan Hartley